coffee and enjoyed a drink at one of the successful venues owned by Kylie. I'm here at Willa Bulla in Lang Kwai Fong to catch up with him before Jason gets behind the bar and does a bit of hard work for a change. Kahal, thanks for taking the time to chat. So I want to ask, running a bar or a club is a very lucrative business, but restaurateurs and other business owners don't have the problem you have, which is drunks that are out for a fight. So what is it about Hong Kong that keeps going out at night safe?
You know, Hong Kong's home to me. I love Hong Kong. Hong Kong's probably the safest. I've lived in all over the world. Hong Kong's the safest city that I've ever been to. I think the local Hong Kong people have a massive amount of respect for each other, and in general, we live in F&B terms or nightclub terms. We're lucky to live in the society we live in. So we do have issues occasionally with alcohol, but that's typical of alcohol anywhere in the world. But in general, Hong Kong is it's safe as hell. It's the best city in the world to do business with.
So it's the people that
people are very good. Yeah,
very sensible. Okay, so the next thing I want to ask you is about your team. So you've been in this business for about 10 years now, and a lot of your opening team has still stayed with you. What is it about your management style that keeps them with you?
I view my team as family, and I really mean that. I'm not just saying that. They're welcome in my home. They've met my kids. I've met their kids, and I really do view them as family for a number of reasons. First, I trust them with my money, which is what I'm about, making money. That's every businessman in the world. So I trust them with cash. So if you don't trust somebody, if you don't know them well enough to call them a friend, then it's hard to trust them with money. So I do have the outlook that they are part of my family, extended family. And, we do have great staff retention. I think it's a mutual respect we have for one another. I treat the ladies who clean my bars, who are as important as I am in the scheme of things. I treat them the same way I'll treat a billionaire who walks in the bar for a drink. So I think it's a mutual respect that I have for my staff and they have for me.
So to that end, being where you are now, why do you still pull the graveyard shift at the end of the night?
I think the primary reason is for that, to show my staff that I respect them. I try and close the bar as many nights as possible. I have a young family, and it makes it difficult. But I think if they see me doing it, it makes it. I don't want it to be me and them. It's a team effort, and I like to be around to the very end, as much as possible.
Great. So in your venues, as well as many other licensed venues in Hong Kong, you have strict door policy. But in Hong Kong, we know that there is underage drinking is actually quite an issue, and that these young people can go to retail outlets and buy alcohol. Do you think we're doing enough, or the government is doing enough?
I don't, and I think when someone opens a bar or a venue, they invest, number one, a lot of money, and number two, time. So me personally, I'm an owner-operator. I'm here every night of the week, and I'm watching my venues. And the safety of the people inside my venues is my primary concern, right? So we take our door policy very seriously. So as a mature society and as a first world society, I do believe we have a civic, like I've said it before, a civic responsibility to the kids of the society to protect them from the evils of alcohol. So when you get a licensed premises here, the police and the liquor licensing board are very good, and they're very strong about who they vet the people who hold the liquor license, and they're responsible for the service of alcohol. So we're responsible for serving underage, and we don't do it. It's not good, but every single venue in Hong Kong that serves alcohol should have a responsible person under license that is responsible for maintaining the service to children under 18. It's important. Every other society in the world has it. An advanced society, first world society. It's crazy that we don't have it. Absolutely.
In the retail, yeah.
I'm in Willa Bulla. It's probably one of the busiest bars in Lang Kwai Fong, and I have no doubt that I'm going to sweat my balls off in a minute. Don't laugh at my expense on this one. But this is the day in the life of many, many youngsters in Hong Kong, and this is how they start off getting in the bar business. Let me get working. Not too bad. You coming with me? Where are we going?
Yeah, we're going to...
How far do you have to walk for the ice?
Sorry?
How far do you have to walk for the ice?
Just here. So not that far.
So how long have you been working at Willa?
Since February.
Okay.
So actually I'm just here for training in Hong Kong for 6 months, and then I get back to France.
So how many hours are you working?
It's about like 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 hours a day.
But quite strenuous, it's very physical work?
Yeah, because you stand all the time, and you have to move a lot, but it's like not that big.
In small space,
So, yeah, small space,
sure.
you have to work a lot.
And very pressurized?
No, that's fine. So yeah, because the atmosphere with the other guys really fine, and You know, when the people are used to work in an area together, we have a really good atmosphere. So.
You're all good, gentlemen. I'm sweating my balls off working in a bar.
Thank God it's not on TV.
It is.
Boy, he's a legend.
Hello.
Hey.
So this is something that the barbacks do maybe 4 or 5 times a night minimum. As you can see, it takes about 10 minutes to actually leave the bar and come to another office to get ice. Problem with Hong Kong is that bars and clubs are very, very small. So you've just simply got to make do. You can't just go into the next room and get ice from the ice machine. Okay, looks like this is going to be something that we both have to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. You want Corona? Okay. Because it's now full. So, ready? Okay. Okay. You got a knife? Nope, just rip.
Should be able to do it without knife.
Okay.
So we can check. This one's already full, so.
Okay, so use this one or leave?
That's one. Yeah, that one will be one.
Okay,
So you can.
put this one there. And what do you do with this one?
That's one. You open this one.
Okay.
Then you put this one, and we're gonna open on your another one.
Okay.
Like this. Okay, keep that one as well. It's easier to
Okay. And it goes there.
Then you'll be able to take this one
Yeah.
and replace it.
And then where does the bottle go?
Put the bottom on the bottom.
Okay. You got a dry cloth?
You actually have some security to open it.
You
You just have to remove that one.
okay. Yeah, it's pretty complicated work, isn't it, for a day?
Then you just be able to.
The tab seems to have stuck. So it should come off. And that's it for me. Thank you very much for spending a day in our life. Thank you.